A new move from Iran is sending shockwaves across the world. And no, not with missiles this time, but with a message aimed directly at global shipping. A message that sounds simple, but it carries massive consequences. Welcome to TimesXP's War Report with me, Trithiyatri. And reports now suggest that Iran is planning to impose a heavy transit cost, and that too on certain ships passing through the Strait of Hormuz, one of the most important oil routes on the planet Earth. Now, this is not just about money, it's about control. The Strait of Hormuz is a narrow stretch of water, but its importance, that is enormous. With large portion of the world's oil and gas passing through this particular route every single day. Can you imagine what happens if the flow is disrupted? Oil prices surge, markets panic, supply chain tighten, and that's exactly why this move is grabbing global attention. Well, this development comes at a time when tensions with the US and its allies are already high. Earlier warnings from Donald Trump about possible strike on Iran's infrastructure had already pushed the whole situation to the edge now. And now, Iran's message, it is being sharper, not just warning of retaliation, but signal of economic pressure. Because, controlling a route like Hormuz, it's not just a military advantage, it is a strategic tool. If ships are forced to pay more, delay their journey, or maybe reroute entirely, then the impact will be felt far beyond the region. Energy importing countries could face rising costs, while global trade routes, they may need to adjust quickly. There are also growing fear that the whole situation, it could escalate further, with Iran hinting that in extreme scenarios, the strait could even be restricted or closed. Basically, a single choke point with global consequences. And in the meantime, tanker traffic in the region is already being watched very carefully. And any sign of disruption, even a slowdown, it sends a very dangerous signal to the global market. Well, for the countries dependent on the oil import, this is a very important moment. For shipping companies, it is a risk calculation, and for the world, it's a reminder of how fragile energy security can be. This is no longer just military standoff, ladies and gentlemen. It is turning into an economic pressure point. The big question now is whether this is a temporary tactic or maybe, just maybe, beginning of a larger strategy to reshape control over global energy route. Because when a narrow waterway holds such a massive power, even a single decision can shake the entire world.